Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do a quick update for Drip. I'll do another airdrop on this video, a small little airdrop from one of my other accounts. And yeah, we'll talk about what's going on in the pig pen, the dog pound, all that good stuff. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into this or anything I talk about, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Only put in what you can afford to lose, guys, because just like anything else in crypto, there's going to be risk involved. So again, risk capital only. Also follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So that being said, you can see here the TVL in the animal farm, 155 million plus, just shy of about 156 million, which is amazing considering what's going on in the market right now. The market's still kind of struggling along, kind of trending sideways right now, way, way down from where it was a couple of months ago. But that's to be expected, right? We are in the middle of a bear market. Again, I say middle because I don't even know if we're in the middle, towards the end, we're still at the beginning. All I know is right now, everything is down right now. And that's okay because markets are cyclical and it was bound to happen, right? We were having a nice little spike. Bitcoin hit an all-time high. Of course, the market's going to come back down, but it'll come back up, right? We just don't know when. That's just how it's been. You look at the last bear cycles, it's been pretty, again, it's I don't want to say it's predictable because nothing's predictable in this market, but it is kind of predictable because, again, everything runs in cycles. So we will go into another bull run, another bull market soon. The question is, are you going to be prepared for it? Are you going to be accumulating right now in this phase so that you're ready for that next bull run? Because make no mistake about it, a lot of people think millionaires are made during bull runs. That's not really true. Millionaires are made during bear cycles, okay? Because that's a time where people are accumulating. And then when the bull run happens, they're in position, but they were getting in position during a bear market. Make sense? So right now you look at drip right now sitting under $2. You can be accumulating right now, or you could just be watching. You can be watching on the sidelines, or you can be taking action. You can be accumulating right now, getting ready for that next cycle, for that next run, right? But we'll talk about drip here in a second. You can see here Animal Farm 155 million. Um, Pigpen, Pigpen is doing its thing, just shy of 45 million in the TVL, 1.5 million dollars worth of BUSD in the rewards vault. And again, you want to stake your pigs in the pig pen so you get a piece of all the transactions moving forward, right? You can see here, I just come in here every now and then, claim my BUSD, and I continue to earn because I have 540 plus pigs staked. I don't even know what one pig is right now. Let me look on my phone real quick. Give me 1 second here. One pig is $133. So not too bad. Not too bad. Obviously not at the all-time high because we're in a bear market, but it's still up from where it was last week, or was it a week or 2 weeks ago when it was teetering around that $120 mark. It's at $133. So you look at 540, I have 540 pigs staked times 133.20, which is what one pig is right now. That's still about 72,000 staked in the pig pen, and we're just collecting BUSD, right? Of course, if I let it run, 2% a day is I'll be able to withdraw this if I want to. Right now, I just want to kind of keep it in there, earn as much of that 1.5 million BUSD as I can. But the pig pen is doing its thing, and again, as this thing matures, those dividends will look nice and juicy as more transactions are happening, right? Let's take a quick look at the dog pound. Dog pound again, and it's another thing that's kind of doing this thing. I got another almost 1.4 BNB to take out. Right now, dogs is at $58.27. No real major dumps with dogs because again, there is a tax involved, right? Some people don't like that. Some people are like, oh, why did they put a tax? Well, the reason why there was a tax is so that this price can kind of maintain itself, right? It's not going to have a major dump. Of course, there's people that sell every now and then, people that are okay with eating that 90% tax for whatever reason. Maybe they're whales and they're holding on to a lot of dogs. I don't know. But for the most part, this price really hasn't dumped at all. And the reason why is because of that feature where there's a tax, right? And I'm okay with that. Okay, I'd like the price of dogs to kind of increase little by little. I'll continue to earn B&B, and if I want to sell my dogs later, once my taxes come down, I could do that if I want to, right? So far in the dog pound, the TVL is, what is that, 50, 53, almost $54 million in TVL in the dog pound. So again, Pigpen's doing its thing. Farms and pools, I'm in the farms. I'm just kind of like shifting money around and kind of taking my rewards from the drip garden, moving it into the farm, taking my earnings from the farm, throwing it into the, I'll throw it into the dog pound or the pig pen. And I'm just kind of circulating there, just letting this thing earn for me. Because again, this thing is just, it's a money making machine if you, again, if you believe in the project, right? So anyway, on to another subject. Let's talk about the faucet. Because again, the faucet is a totally separate project than the animal farm, as you guys probably already know. Right now, drip's sitting at a buck 55. So under $2 still, right? It's still a steal, right? It's just like, you know, what is the price of drip going to be during the next bull cycle, right? Or when these different products get rolled out. Again, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be $100 or $200, but if it goes to $10, if it goes to $10, if it goes to $20, right? Because that's fathomable, right? That's believable, right? $1,000 drip, or I've heard people say 4,000 and $5,000 drip, maybe not too believable. Would I want that to happen? Of course, right? Like I have a lot of liquid drip, I have a lot of drip, I'm earning from the faucet. If one drip goes to $4,000 or $5,000, believe me, it'll be crazy. But even at 15, or even let's say $20, right? Or let's just say $15 for easy math. That's a 10x, right? Because it's at a buck 50 right now, buck 55. So even if it goes to $15, that's a 10x. That's believable, right? $15, totally believable. That can happen in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. But if you get it at a buck 55 right now, that's a 10x on the price appreciation. Plus, if you're putting it into the faucet, that's another 365%. So that's, you're getting 3.65x on the amount of drip that you've staked into the faucet, right? I mean, it's a win situation, right? Getting it at this price. Now, you might not want to get it at this price. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. All I know is that, we were able to make a ton of profit from drip, and I bought in at what was that number? $14. I think I made a big $50,000. It's on my channel. You can look it up. Just look up $50,000 deposit drip. Put that in your search, and I think my video will pop up. But I think I made a big $50,000 buy. I think drip was at $14, if I'm not mistaken. I bought 50,000 worth at $14. And then go on a couple of videos after that. I think it was the video immediately after that, it might have been, but I know I did it on the same day. I did another $30,000 deposit, but drip had pumped up to $17 because I bought at 50,000. I probably should have just done the whole 80 at one shot, right? But I was kind of still kind of maneuvering around and still kind of figuring things out. Again, you can look at it now and say, oh, I would have bought 80,000 at one time, right? Knowing what you know about drip now, right? A year and a half plus later, you're like, man, I would have easily just made that one buy at one time. So you bought everything at $14. At the time, drip wasn't proven, right? It wasn't proven. It was, we were kind of like, is this thing gonna work? So I put in 50 first, 30K after. My point being is that I bought that 30K worth at $17, I think. Was it 17 or 18, something like that? Again, you can look it up on my channel. All of that just to say that you can whale up here at a buck 55, blow past me when at the next bull run. I mean, you can be the next whatever, right? And I'm not saying that I'm a whale or anything like that, but you can do way better than we did, right? Of course, not guaranteeing that that's going to happen. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to go to $15. We don't know what's going to happen, right? But therein lies the risk. No risk, no reward, right? Anyway, that being said, you look at some of these stats, pretty healthy, right? 48 new players today, 3,700 players this month. This is the total Faucet players. Of course, actual people might be 100,000, give or take. You look at today's claims, 110,000, but you compare that to today's hydrates, 230. That's double the amount. Plus almost 57,485 new deposits. When you compare the hydrates and deposits to the claims, Very healthy statistics, in my opinion. Very healthy stats, right? New Faucet accounts, daily. This is monthly. You guys know this. You guys have seen this before, right? I like this little page here because you can actually track, your different accounts. I can look at. I actually have to add like 2 or 3 more wallets here, but I can look at my different accounts and see where we're at. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this quick airdrop. I did the airdrop from this account the other day. Um, I think it was yesterday, not yesterday, the day before that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to airdrop 100 drip to 10 people. Okay. I'm going to airdrop 100 drip to 10 people. So it's 1,000 drip I'm going to be doing in an airdrop here. Let me go over to, let me go here. Okay. So I have enough in my balance. So I'm just going to randomly pick 10. Okay. So I'm going to divide budget between all matching players. Minimum directs none. Team depth 1. That's people that have used my buddy address that are direct to me, right? And then minimum deposits. What did I do last time? I think I did 50 drip. I'm gonna keep it just the same, right? 50 drip at the price drip is right now. That's super easy. There was a time when drip was, having 50 drip deposited was like, man, that's a lot. I remember people used to message me saying, I can't afford, 50 drip. 50 drip at the price it is right now, totally doable. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna randomly pick 10 people. No rhyme or reason to the wallets. I'm gonna pick 10 people and give them 100 drip each. Okay. All right. So yeah, these are some big accounts right here. I'm just gonna pick randomly one, um, two. Congratulations to this person here. Um, don't get mad at me if I don't pick you. I'll get around to you on the next one. I'm just kind of randomly picking, right? That's three. This person has 174 drip. I'll give it to that person. That's four. Um, that's five. One, two, three, four. That's five. Give me 1 second. One, two, three, four, five. This person has 120. I'll give it to them. That's six. 102. That's seven. So these people right here, they're getting what they actually put in. Seven. Here's this person has 48. That's eight. Is that right? Losing count here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So two more. Scroll. Let's hit somebody in the bottom right here. This person here has 10,000 drip deposit. I'll go ahead and give it to them. And then this person has 50. I'll give them 100. So I've doubled what they put in. So again, there's no rhyme or reason here. Some of these people have bigger accounts. Some of these people have smaller accounts. Some of you guys are like, oh, these people don't need it. They have big accounts. Yeah, but they took the biggest risk, right? So again, no rhyme or reason. And again, I'll hit you on the next one if I didn't get you. Okay. Man, a lot of people here with some big deposits here. Awesome stuff, guys. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and run that. So 10 people will get 100 drip. Okay, so hopefully Binance Smart Chain isn't throwing a fuss this morning, and we can get through these airdrops pretty quick. But yeah, lots of stuff happening, guys. Lots of stuff happening in the drip ecosystem, and I think the next thing, if I'm not mistaken, based on what I've heard, I think the next thing is the fiat on ramp is coming, which that's going to be awesome. Okay, considering that people can actually get into the different projects in the ecosystem using a debit card or credit card, right? They can get in, they can get out. That's going to be awesome stuff. So that's going to be next. I think the drip UI, the new drip UI is going to be the next. That's also going to be coming. I don't know if it's going to come at the same time, but I believe if not by the end of the year, because I know the time frame was by the end of the year, but who knows, right? Who knows? There's, the end of the year is like 30 days away. Can you believe that? 30 days away. So if it doesn't happen by the end of the year, it'll probably happen in January at some point. Again, don't quote me on the time frame. I'm not a dev or anything. I don't control the time. I'm waiting for it just like you guys. But I think the new drip UI is going to be awesome because we're going to be able to airdrop a lot seamless. It's going to be a lot easier because I think we can click one button and then all the airdrops will happen instead of just confirming everybody one by one. And then the layer two, which is going to be awesome because there's going to be an incentive to go into the reservoir. Again, as you guys know, going into the reservoir solidifies the price of drip. So there's going to be incentives to do that, right? Because right now there isn't really too much incentives, unless, don't get me wrong, there is an incentive, right? Which is to solidify the price of drip, right? But I think Forex was smart enough to know that, hey, look, if we really incentivize people to go into the reservoir, people will go in. And so that's going to happen with layer two. Again, nothing will ever happen in layer one. Forex has made a commitment, which is awesome because you can't really say that about a lot of people or a lot of projects. But nothing will happen in layer one. Everything that happens to the faucet, it's gonna be contracts that are built on top, right? And then let's not forget the different games that are coming out, right? The dogs game, the pigs game, all that stuff is going to be coming out. Again, I'm jumping back into the farm, but that's going to be coming out as well. So lots of stuff still to happen, guys. There's a lot of stuff still to happen. Let's not forget about scratchies. Let's not forget about in 2023 they're going to come out with the lending and the insurance and just a lot of products that are going to be coming out. So again, it's a good time, in my opinion, to get into this. We're still at the very, very beginning, but yeah, you have a big opportunity to get drip at the price it is right now because a lot of the whales, the current whales in drip, I don't know who they are. I don't really follow too many. I'm not one of these people that are like looking through wallets and doing all that stuff. Shout out to you guys that like to do that stuff. I just don't have time to do that. But a lot of them got into drip, at prices that were not this low, right? Prices that were not this low. Um, so you have an opportunity to whale up. Now, some of you guys are saying, "Oh, you just want that. You just want people to buy drip. You just want people to buy drip." It's too late at this point. Number one, I can care less if you buy drip or not. I'm making money with drip whether you buy one drip token or not. Okay. And number two, if there was no new projects, if there was nothing coming in the horizon, there was no roadmap, there was nothing that Forex was coming out with, yeah, it might be too late, right? But when you look at the roadmap and you look at all the different things that are coming out still, we're early in this thing. There's still another year and a half to 2 years at least worth of products that are going to come out. I mean, do what you want to do. I think I hit all 10 right here. All right, great. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to use my buddy address, I will leave it down below. If not, no worries. But again, you're not going to get an airdrop if you don't use my buddy address. I had some people message me saying, "Hey, how do I get an airdrop?" Without using your buddy address. Get the hell out of here. You're not gonna get an airdrop if you don't use my buddy address. It's just the way it goes, right? I get a kick out of people, man. It's like, oh, send me an airdrop, right? Another thing I get a kick out of is people that are like, they want to message me and like, pick my brain and talk about crypto and then ask me about this question and that question and get my opinion on this and that and take up all my time. And it's like, hey, did you use my referral link on that? Or no, I used somebody else's. So go talk to them. Like, what are you talking to me for, right? Like, you use their link, they don't want to answer any of your messages, and then you want to just chew my ear off. It's just, I don't know. I'm old school. I mean, I'll give you my time, but hey, you got to use my link. It's the way it works. It's a give and take, right? You want people's time, use their link. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, going off on another tangent here. Sorry about that. Airdrop done, update done. Hopefully, you guys are having a great, Wednesday. Go make that money, guys. We're in a down market right now, but again, it's opportunity. It's about going out there, accumulating, being ready and position when that next bull run happens. All right, guys, stay tuned, guys, for more updates. Again, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon. As always, do your own research, understand there's risk involved, and only put in risk capital, guys, funds you can afford to lose. All right, guys, peace.